I love it. I really do. This beat is so well executed. Just sounds so good to me. I didn't know how much I needed this collab. What's up? What's good, Sato? It's the Sensei.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei! Okay.
Back again for another reaction and review. So today I'm going to be checking out a song by Future and Lil Uzi because Friday was Lil Uzi's birthday, and so the two of them dropped two songs for us. I originally was going to do Paddock, and I started recording the reaction for it, and I was like, I don't know, it's good, but it didn't give me exactly what I wanted. I don't know why, but it just wasn't clicking for me. I should have listened to my friend Connor Gaffney. He kept on telling me to react to Over Your Head, and I told him I feel like the other one might be better, but maybe I was wrong. I guess we'll have to find out in this video here. But I'm pretty excited for this because most of the time when Future and Uzi collab, it goes crazy. They work really well together. I don't know what it is. Their styles are pretty different, but they just know how to mesh when they're working together, and I can really appreciate it. So hopefully we continue this trend of more Future and Uzi music because I've been enjoying it so far. Future's feature on Uzi's album, What's Up? That song goes crazy. That's like one of my favorite songs this year, not even gonna lie. So let's just go ahead and check it out and see what they got for us today. Over Your Head by Future and Lil Uzi Vert. This already like really reminds me of old Lil Uzi, like when he was first getting big.
Everything I said went right over your head. Your head went right over your head. She keep trying to text me, leave her messages on red. On red, leave them on red. Get off and end up with your best friend instead.
I know I'm not just the only one on this. Like, I really feel like this sounds like old Lil Uzi. I'm curious if this is new stuff that he's recorded or if this is actually like some stuff that he's bringing out of the archives for us. But I'm liking it so far. I'm definitely liking it. I pretty much like the whole evolution of Lil Uzi, the very beginning, and then even up to now when he dropped Eternal Take and Love versus the World 2.
Instead, your best friend instead. I just spent $3 million. They fell in the bed. In the bed. They fell in her bed. I don't understand why they don't understand why they not hot as me. I can switch it up in the blink of an eye so you can't copy. See, I could talk about this or that, but with the topic be got a bad that no life is good, so she my odyssey. Wings on top of the beat. Pull up this big Natalie. Double C Chanel.
Okay, I want to pause it real quick to see what this bar is supposed to mean. Oh, I don't think it means anything crazy, but he's just referencing Life is Good with Future and Drake. He said, see, I can't talk about this or that, but what the topic be. Got the bad bitch that know life is good, so she my odyssey. So he's definitely just giving a little shout out to Future and Drake on their song earlier this year. But also, think about how crazy it would be if Uzi collabed with Drake. How has that not happened yet? I feel like it's bound to. It's got to be in the works. I don't know. I mean, what if that was on Drake's new album? I do know that Drake said he won't really have many features on his album, so I doubt it'll be Uzi on there, but would still be cool to see.
My V, you don't know what's really up under my seat. On the side, play ball, name my team. Back, pulling up right in the G. She got a friend in the passenger seat. I'm moving them off my G. Treating a Rari like LZRD. One for you and one for me. Tell me what you want from me, cause bad intentions what I see. On the real, baby, like you can just leave.
Okay, I just realized that this is the clean version of the song. Rap Genius did me dirty again. Y'all know, if you've been rocking with me for a while, this happens very occasionally. But we're too deep in the song to go back, so I'm sorry. I apologize, but I'm not about to change it right now. So just bear with me.
Also, bro, I need some time just to breathe. Knew you wasn't being honest to me. Cause I'm a big dog and you chasing the fleas. Everything I said went right over your head. Your head went right over your head. She keep trying to text me.
The hook is pretty simple, but it's also pretty catchy. It's like one of those things, like, Uzi just knows how to make a hook sometimes. That stuff that really, like, engraves into your brain. I don't know what it is, but it works.
They fell in the bed, in the bed. They fell in her bed.
You couldn't match my flight or top my speed. I'm too far out of your league. Came from out the creek, came from out the streets. When chill build on them feet. I got 8s, 9s, 10s, 10s, quarters, these petty for leads. California, Miami, down south, Midwest, up east. I'm in the turbo ride with a Pocahontas, milk, no ice cream. I'm like a ticking time bomb, you blowing up in reality. Yeah, I got the juice to boost. Yeah, I bought watches and I bought boobs. I bought whoops like Christian Boots. Switch out your wardrobe, everything new. I'm setting fire to every block, it ain't safe no more. I'm hot, look like nitro.
Let's just touch on the fact that Future is on an absolute tear right now. I know that his album, High Off Life, recently just went platinum. I absolutely love that album. I thought he crushed it on there. And he's continuing to go crazy here and stay in the spotlight for sure. His merch was also wild. I should have bought something from the merch from his album drop because all of the stuff was so fire. But I wasn't working at the time. It was the pandemic time, and so I was like, I shouldn't really be spending extra money on this merch, but maybe I'll be able to find something for resale.
Until we see fireworks in the sky. Can't say she belong to the street, she with me cause I'm that guy. If you don't comprehend it, all we can see eye to eye. Everything I said, it went over your head. Your head, it went over your head.
I like hearing Future sing this hook now too. It honestly sounds really good. Hopefully they'll maybe harmonize a little bit on it. I think that could be pretty cool.
She keep trying to text me, leave her messages on red. Leave it on red. Getting off and leaving with your best friend instead. With your best friend instead. I just spent $3 million, they fell in the bed. In the bed, they fell in the bed.
Okay, well, they didn't harmonize on the hook, which I'm a little bummed about. But I'll explain in a second why I think that is. Okay, so I think the reason that they didn't harmonize on the hook is just so they could do, essentially, both of them got an equal share of the song. Like, Uzi did the hook one time, then he did a verse. Okay, then he did the hook again, actually, now that I'm looking at it. And then Future did his verse, and then did the hook while Lil Uzi ad-libbed. That's probably just because they didn't want it to be like a Uzi song featuring Future. They wanted it to be a both of them song, which I totally get. I totally understand that. But overall, I would say it's a pretty solid song. I definitely feel like it was worth me switching over to do a reaction to Over Your Head as opposed to Paddock. But I'm curious. I'll go back and see what I think about Paddock. I should have listened to the whole track. That way I could tell y'all what I thought about that one too. But for the time being, me listening to like half of Paddock and listening to this one, I'm going to say I like this one more. If I were to rate this track from 1 to 10, I'm probably going to give it like a 7.5. I mean, like, sonically, it was very good. It sounded great. They didn't have any bars that like blew me away, but I will say maybe this track just like wasn't quite for me, because I know that there's definitely a lot of people that'll be like jamming this. But hopefully Future and Uzi give us some more tracks soon, and I'll have some ones that I like really rock to. We'll see what happens. If you all enjoyed my reaction to this track, please go ahead and drop a like on the video. And if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all have a sensational day.
Sensational.
And I'm out. Peace.